Well, I think the better question is, whose actions are justified, Snow's or Lucy's?
And welcome back, Desk Poppers,
to the greatest show on earth. Today I'm joined with my lovely co-host Daniel and Adolfo.
Yeah, that was
and
it.
today we're going to be going over the Hunger Games, Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes.
You know what? I had issues with the title too.
I did too.
You just said the Songbirds and Songbirds.
Well, no, I thought the title was The Ballads.
Yeah, me too.
But it's just Ballads.
And today we're going to be doing a non-spoiler and spoiler review. And make sure you guys stay to the very end because we will be answering the question, who is in the right?
You know, what do you guys want to start with? You want to just start with letter grades?
Yeah, man.
Off the rip?
Look, it's been a while since we watched the movie. I got to like recollect, but I know my letter grade 100%.
I know my letter grade too.
No, start with me.
Yeah. Been a little quiet.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it a solid A minus.
Pedro, what about you?
A minus.
And me too, A minus. Yeah, I was in between A and A minus, but at the end of it, I gave it A
So
minus.
me and Adolfo watched it on the same night, different times.
Oh my god, yeah. So that.
Oh my god!
Well, no. Let's first we'll talk about our theory experience. So make sure because we do have
that was a little funny story there.
But let's compare.
Well, actually, real quick, I just want to add honorary letter grades. I watched it with Thomas and Billy.
Yeah.
They both also gave it A minuses.
Damn, bro, was it really that good of a movie?
They said it's the best Hunger Games movie they've seen.
All right, Cinema Score gave it a B plus.
Okay, that's a little bad. I'm surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a little bad.
Yeah. With Cinema Score, like anything like B's is like it's not great.
It's
mid.
mid.
Yeah.
It's mid.
The tomato meter is 64%, which is ass.
Damn, really? For
Yeah, it's
critics
low.
or for
The critics and the audience score gave it a 89%.
what? That's crazy.
plus.
Damn.
So I was talking to Thomas about this because we looked that up. I think it was like a day or two after the movie came out. We were hanging out. One of the biggest complaints that the critics gave it was that there was too much singing in the movie, and we can go into that, once we go into our spoiler review. But even Thomas,
I don't think there was enough.
Yeah. Dude.
yeah, even Thomas and Billy were like, there wasn't enough. Like
Yeah.
the singing was never an issue in the movie.
This wasn't even like a musical type of singing. You know?
Exactly.
Like I've seen. I like musicals too, but
We've seen most Disney like movies
Yeah.
or musicals.
And this was and the music wasn't even like they like just burst out of song like in the middle of the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Just
It
like out of
was,
nowhere.
yeah, it was like her at the like
All the reviews
performing
that we
and all
were
that.
looking at, that was the biggest gripe
That's
that they
cra-
had.
and also
Which is
the
crazy.
singing was
because
great.
I was expecting more like rebellious singing like she did when she got chosen.
Yeah.
But she only did that 2 times.
Like singing, like just singing because she was trying to rebel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. That's a little bit spoiler. I'll give it to you because it's a 3-hour movie, and honestly, that's at the very beginning.
It was a long movie.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that. Well, we can talk about that right now with the pacing. Did you guys enjoy the pacing?
I didn't think the pacing was an issue. And I went to go watch it
Where it
late.
was like slow-ish.
That's why I give it an A- because I did like how they broke it up. They did like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, or whatever, and
Yeah.
I thought that was like a good way to like give the movie some pacing, but it still felt long to me.
I think you're probably more distracted with your girl.
Yeah, okay. Hey, we'll talk about that later in the theater
You got a
experience. but
hand job in
first-
the theater, didn't you?
No. Well, we're cutting that part out. Cut. Oh, yeah.
You did.
No, but I love to give awards. It's award season, baby. The Oscars are coming up. Who is you guys' MVP?
Mine's actually Lucy.
Oh, mine is gonna be like out of nowhere, like underrated.
And I think I kind of know. Well, I forgot his name. It's Snow's friend.
No,
Oh.
it's not. It's not.
Sir Janus.
Yeah,
Sir
Sir Janus.
That
Is
was that was my dark
It's
horse.
Lucky Flickerman.
Lucky Flicker.
Yeah, dude, he was so funny, bro. Like he was only in it at the
announcer guy?
Yeah, the announcer guy.
didn't like him
The
at all.
That's Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, no, that's not
don't know
Stanley
who that is.
Tucci. That's
it's not? I
that's
thought
his,
it was.
That's his father.
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's he's in the Wes Anderson movies. I forgot his name. I don't know if you guys have the
He
cast.
looks
pulled
just
up.
like Stanley Tucci. Then.
Yeah, and they got a
Yeah.
great actor because that's the
Yeah.
father of
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Stanley Tucci
Yeah, yeah.
in the original Hunger
Yeah,
Games.
the original Hunger Games.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys knew that, but
I didn't
no,
even
they
look
got
at
a great. I'm telling you, it's a great casting. That was the greatest casting. Was Lucky Flickerman, and he was just so funny, bro. If we did this review right after watching the movie, I would know more lines right now. But dude, me and who I went with, whoever I went with, but we laughed at all his jokes, man. He was just so funny when he did the like little coin flip, and then like he talked for a bit, and then it came back down. I was like, this guy is really like hyping up this magic stuff.
Mine was Lucy. It was Sir Janus for like the first half of the movie, and then the second half of the movie, I don't.
Look up that name. Is this Sir? Like, is his
Yeah,
first name
yeah.
Sir?
No.
No,
Or what, Sir?
That's just how-
That's his entire name.
that's just how you pronounce it.
Oh, Sir. Oh,
Sir.
so Sir
It's like-
Janus is the whole
Yeah, but
first name.
it's spelled CER, sir. I think.
I don't think it's spelled like that.
No, I can't remember.
I think it's just Sir Janus. I think there's an SJ combo.
It's SEJ.
SEJ.
Sir Janus?
It's
Sejanus.
like Sejanus.
Sir Janus. Okay,
Okay.
then.
Well,
That's-
he was
that's
my
a
dark
terrible
horse
name.
pick, but then once the movie dragged on, I was like, okay, I don't agree with him. And we can talk about that in the once we get to the spoilers. But yeah, Lucy was my MVP for me.
Do you guys have the worst character in the Hunger Games?
For the movie or the franchise?
For this movie, obviously, we're giving awards, baby.
Like the anti MVP?
Yeah, the anti-MVP. The anti-MVP of the Hunger Games, Songbirds, and Snakes.
Someone who like didn't need to be in the show. His cousin Tigress.
Oh, you know what, though? I see what you mean. She is in Euphoria. I'm trying to think, because, like, honestly, like, I really did enjoy a lot of the characters.
That's funny. I didn't enjoy the announcer dude.
The Lucky, is he your anti-MVP? Who's your anti-MVP?
No, the
I think this movie's safe to say that there is no anti MVP. Like even if like Peter Dinklage's character, like he wasn't in the movie a lot, but the scenes that he
everybody
was
was
in,
good. There was just characters that probably just
Thank
didn't
you.
need to be
Just,
there.
you know what? I will say Viola Davis.
Viola.
I will say Viola Davis' character, honestly, she usually hits it out of the park. This movie, I don't know if she's like supposed to play it like that, but like it just fell off to me. I don't know why, but I think Viola Davis's character, like, I don't know, I just didn't. Yeah, I think that also I gave it an A- for that. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I was gonna give it to Viola Davis. And then the Horny on the Timeline award, play up.
oh, this is easy.
Snow.
Snow.
Yeah, Snow
Without a
always
doubt.
lands on top, baby.
Yeah.
That was the puns they made with the snow thing was so they made like 3 puns and they were all like at serious moments too.
Yeah.
I was like, why are we like using puns right now? Yeah, 100% Snow.
Snow. Right off the rip, dude. He's
a horny man.
he is a horny man.
Yeah.
Why'd you point at me?
Because you're a horny man as well. No, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't know if you were agreeing with Snow or not.
Yeah, I'm the one that said it first, bitch.
Hey, let's roll back the
Did.
tape.
He did say it.
We do you want to do box office first or theater experience?
We can do theater experience before.
Because
we
I know
forget.
you want to hear it, bitch.
No, but well, before I forget,
Yeah.
I lose my train of thought.
So, Daniel, where did you watch the movie at? Oklahoma or? No, you
What?
didn't.
No.
I thought
watched
you
it here.
He watched it here before he left.
Okay.
Okay, so I watched it. I missed like the first couple minutes. I saw where it goes into part whatever the fuck it was. That's right. I got.
So you
That's when I
honestly
walked
the
in.
only scene you missed, minor spoiler, it was just before the Hunger Games, like during the Civil War or whatever, and Tigress and Snow were like looking for food, and they were gonna eat a person, no?
Yeah.
Like that's how bad it was. Like they
Damn,
were
they
about
ate
to
a
like eat
person.
like a dead corpse, but they didn't, right? Yeah, so that gives a
That's
little
pretty much-
backstory of where
yeah.
Snow came from. You know, like he was like really in the trenches before the war.
He came up from the trenches.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that's the whole movie pretty
did.
much. He's coming up from the trenches.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Now
I went to
little spoiler, he already said it. We both saw each other. Like
Oh,
the
you saw
meme.
him like walking in and
Yeah.
walking
So-
out.
The Umbrella Academy meme, though.
yeah. Have you seen the Umbrella Academy meme?
Where they're in the cars and they're both like passing each other and they're like,
Oh yeah,
they see each other. They're
Or
like,
like
what
the
the hell?
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the AMC.
And you know how we always get there a little late.
Yeah.
For movies, like we don't like sitting there for trailers and stuff. So
Yeah,
you know,
that's why I was late.
It was a lot.
I pulled up to the theater. I parked my truck,
Or
and I noticed Adolfo's car. I was like, oh, that's Adolfo's car. I parked right next to it. I look up and I see this motherfucker walking out with the girl. And I'm just sitting in my truck watching him because it's like got tinted windows and everything. And I'm just sitting there
did you
watching.
roll it down while it was getting
And just
in?
watching him, watching. He walked by. He like, all right, bye, whatever. And then like she walked off to her car, and Adolfo's just standing there like that. And I walk up behind, I get out of my truck and I walk up behind him, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And he like jumped.
This isn't even the theater experience.
You
This
couldn't
is
you
just-
couldn't even walk into your car.
He was
I did.
shocked.
So,
He was
no.
shocked. He was like,
I walked her to her car. We stood there for a good 10, 20 minutes, just like talking, you know, just, so this motherfucker pulled up like at the end of that. He
Yeah.
didn't see me walk to the car. I walked to her car and then.
I saw him walking back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I noticed a truck parked right next to my car.
Yeah.
And you know, like it's like 10 o'clock, so there's not that many cars in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So I was like, why is this motherfucker parking?
How do you not know anybody's car?
I don't. Even her, every time we walk back to her car, like after like a date or something,
Yeah.
I'm always like, which one's your car?
I'm surprised you know your own car.
Yeah, well, it's, you know, yeah, that too. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I even told her, I was like, that truck just parked right next to me. So if you can just take a little bit to like, yeah, like,
Yeah, if you can just wait for me to get in safely.
but no, it was a good movie. Honestly, I will say I was distracted because honestly, we were like cuddling the whole time. So
Yeah, you were fucking is what you're doing.
I hate you. Anyway, how was your theater
We had a
experience?
little,
My theater was packed.
Yeah, me too.
My theater was packed. I was a little disappointed because I really hate sitting next to strangers at a movie theater.
I finally got that extra ticket from Dolfo, so
He's like, I got it, baby.
I really hate sitting next to strangers in theaters. But I mean, I there wasn't anything I could do about it. It was opening night,
Yeah.
and I knew this movie was gonna be big.
oh, you know, I just remember something.
Well,
Go, thank you.
But my theater was full. Everybody, you know, clapped at the appropriate times and laughed at the appropriate times, and no screaming kids, thankfully. I was really scared about that. But yeah, overall it was good.
nice.
Okay, so when I was walking up to my seat, you know how I like had to sit like at the very top?
Yeah.
Well, I walked in when it was dark as fuck, and I could not see the steps. So I like put my brightness up, and I
pulled
just
the
used my
mirror.
phone, and I was just like this going up. Like I would turn it on and turn it off. So I like.
And you came late too, so people were like, "This motherfucker."
Yeah, and I was just like, motherfucker, I'm gonna miss. I was like talking to myself, like I'm gonna miss the motherfucking step, and I'm like, I don't even know if I sat in the right seat.
was it
like,
packed though, or was it pretty empty since you went late?
No, it was like decently.
Still, you
It-
went like
it was
a week or two after, no?
Did I?
Yeah. I know you went late. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went after Thanksgiving, I think. No,
I think I did.
box office numbers, baby. He just looks at me.
Come on, get on it.
Well, I have it off the top of my head.
Yeah.
What do you guys think the budget for this movie was?
100 million. I know that.
Okay, you know that.
Yeah.
You ruined it.
Well, it's been like,
All right, well, let's wrap it up. There's yeah, 100 million.
yeah.
Yeah,
I should have let
Are
him
you
guess.
surprised by that number, Daniel?
not really.
I am, dude. It's a 3-hour movie, bro. No, you're gonna tell
No, yeah, I
me
am too.
like 3-hour movie. Like
I was expecting it to be
Blockbuster?
higher.
I was gonna guess like 150. So
yeah,
I mean,
I was honestly thinking 200 million.
Yeah.
Just because, like, dude, the director also says there's like a 4-hour version of this movie or
Yeah,
something like
the,
that, bro.
director's cut.
Yeah, and I'm like, I would watch it honestly,
I'd
just because
watch it.
it's a good movie. Dude, it was so good, bro. And you know why? I compared this to like now that we watched a lot of movies this year, now I can compare it to like other similar movies, like 3-hour movies. You know,
Yes.
like.
Flower Moon?
Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and that's why I ranked it A- because I was like, you know what, I like the pacing of this movie a lot more than those movies.
Yeah.
And just I don't know if it's because
100%.
you know I love the Hunger Games. It's like my franchise, like it's my Harry Potter. It's
It was obviously better than those movies.
yeah, that's why I gave it like a pretty like high score. So
Well, as of today,
as of today, like
3 weeks after the movie came out, this movie is at 253 worldwide,
okay,
126 domestically, 126 internationally.
do you know how much it made its first weekend in the box office? I think it was like 50 something, but.
No, it only opened up to 44 million.
Damn, dude, that's crazy, bro.
this
Honestly,
movie
I
didn't do
thought
that good?
no, it did.
No, it don't sound like it.
Did the Marbles do better?
No, it did horrible.
No, I know.
The
no,
Marvels were trash.
It did do horrible, but I think it made in the 40 million range too.
Opening weekend did 41.
But the thing is that movie is like
Yeah, I thought you
200.
meant- yeah.
You know what though? Like, I feel like this is proof that you can make a blockbuster on like the cheap. I guess cheap, like 100 million, but like, you know,
Well, I don't know if you guys want to watch it, but Godzilla -1,
yeah.
the budget was also 100 million for it. And the movie, like, people are talking about how the CGI looked really good. I really enjoyed the CGI.
Guys, the sponsor of today's video is
Despop.
it's us, baby.
That's us.
We've been doing great as always.
Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. And I just want to say thank you for an amazing 2023. We got to 1K subscribers, guys. You know,
Yeah,
we do this for you guys.
Exactly 1 year ago, we hit 100 subscribers.
Yes,
it came up on my
exactly.
TikTok. Or
Yep,
my TikTok.
yeah.
Yeah,
How
Snapchat.
crazy is that, bro? And now we're at 1100. So in exactly 1 year, we made 1,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Exactly. Like because we were 100, now we're 1100.
Yep.
Exactly. I just checked like
I
yesterday.
was looking at that memory too. It came up.
Thank you guys for an amazing year. You know, next goal I guess is 10,000. I mean, I want to say 2,000, but like we gotta reach for the stars, baby. If you want to reach the moon, you know.
As always, guys, welcome to the spoiler zone.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. I can't make the noise you make.
All right, guys. If you got this far, you've had time to go watch this movie. So please, we do not want any complaining down in the comments because
Yeah, go
you've
cry
had a
somewhere
month.
else.
Like, you know, Go cry somewhere else.
Yeah, and as always, guys, we're gonna be talking about who was right because I keep
Who's
bringing it
right?
up. So we'll talk about that later on. But first, let's talk about the movie. I'm a big fan of the Hunger Games. I like grew up with it. I read all the books, dude. I wrote fucking fan fiction for this series. You know, like I'm into the Hunger Games. This is like what Daniel and you are into Harry Potter. Not that much probably, but like I'm really into the Hunger Games. You know, and I'm really happy that it lived up to my.
To your billing?
Yeah, I do want to read the book though. One of my friends, she watched the movie but read the book beforehand. She says the book is really good too, and like I watched TikToks of scenes, and they would put the audio of the book over it. Like it gets you into the mind of Snow too. Yeah. And going into
Are they
this,
gonna make more movies after this?
I hope we'll talk about sequels. Do you want to talk about sequels now? We can, bro.
I'm just bringing it up.
I do. There's so many Hunger Games. You don't even have to do like what's his name? Haymitch. Like his Hunger Games, like the quarter quell 50 or whatever, or like Finnick's Hunger Games. You could do like a completely random Hunger Games, complete story where like
Yeah,
you
you can
just
go into like what Hunger Games like 37.
yeah, bro, something random as fuck, bro.
So
Like,
I was gonna bring that up. I saw a lot of people complaining on Twitter because that's what people do on Twitter with movies. A lot of people were upset that this was the 10th anniversary Hunger Games. That they wanted this movie to be like the first Hunger Games.
dude, but
Like they were like, if you're gonna do a prequel, do it from the very beginning. Like we want to see how the first Hunger Games started.
Yeah,
thing-
but they can do it. They could just do another
yeah.
prequel of a prequel. Prequel of a prequel.
the-
like they can show the like part of the Civil War into like the first Hunger Games.
And the thing is that, bro, like this is already based off a book. So like
Yes.
there's already something like based off on it too. And like I kind of showed it in this movie, man. All the Hunger Games leading up to this were like not well put together. Like even this Hunger Games, like they were like, oh, because the first 10 Hunger Games, I don't know if you guys know this. Fun fact, they were all done in that Coliseum.
Yeah.
Like
They bring it up during the movie.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't like that. That's the only thing I don't like.
Well, it's because like it's such a brand new concept, and like they were still like, dude, it almost got canceled. Like your favorite TV show, they almost canceled the Hunger Games. You know, they're like the ratings are low, everything's bad, like nobody's like interested in this. We gotta like get some pizzazz into it, and that's when they start after the 10th one. I don't know. Fun fact: the 11th Hunger Games is the one that Mags wins.
Yeah.
Do you know who Mags?
Yeah, the old lady.
Well, the
that
old
can't
lady,
speak.
yeah. So she wins the 11th one, and I think that's the first Hunger Games where like they like go out in the wild and create the environment for them.
Like it's nice to see, the 10th anniversary Hunger Games where it's a concrete building.
Yeah.
There's
nothing to
literally
it.
an open space. It was probably like the Hunger
It's
Games was
very-
probably like a 10-minute episode.
It's like a Coliseum, it's just it's ancient.
Yeah.
Like there's
Well,
nothing to it.
I was gonna say it gives Roman Empire like vibes,
Vibes, yeah.
Colosseum vibes, and like it just makes you think, oh, like where the Olympics were held, like this
Compared
is where.
to like the newer Hunger Games where the dome is so technologically
It's fucking
advanced.
massive.
Yeah,
It's massive. It has, a day and night cycle, weather.
you got like 10 miles that way, 50 miles that way,
Yeah.
like to like just walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool how it went from like a 10-minute like Hunger Games because there's no protection. You're just
Yeah.
straight fighting to like this thing could be like a week.
Like you could actually starve.
Yeah.
You know what? Also on top of that, like I love how put together was it. Every time they got water, somebody died.
Well, like even they're
they even said the drones like these drones are gonna
these drones are like game changers, like revolutionary.
They send the first water, bam, straight
Bam,
into
kill.
the dead. And then Snow, it's so funny. He just starts sending all of them to save Lucy, and he's like, "I'm just sending her water, dog." Like,
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
all those fucking donations they got, and all he did was send 7 bottles of water. Like he couldn't send like something else.
I don't know, but
Like she was in there for hours, and you're just gonna send 7.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought the little girl with the special needs. I was like, she's the first one to go.
When did she go?
At the end, when the tank of the snakes broke,
Oh damn.
Oh, that's right. She
How the
she
fuck
got
did she get
obliterated.
protected that long?
She was hiding.
she was just hiding.
Dude,
she was
the
just like
thing is-
walking around doing.
She was, you could like imagine just seeing her in the background just walking around.
Well, I was like, these motherfuckers
Not
are
to
fighting.
sound messed up or anything, but like everybody else probably was like, we can take her out whenever, so let's just
Oh,
ignore her.
Yeah,
like
that's
one of
probably
those
what
like
it is.
reality shows where you take the weakest person to the end because you beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the girl from Seven. She was just hiding at the very
Yeah.
top. I'm like, bro, how are these kids not killing these? Like, there's nowhere to hide. Like,
Yeah.
you just fucking. And
Yeah, all you had to do was like just like I guess they had to. We could just like knock down the pillar.
I don't know. There was like, I think that was unrealistic. Is that such an open area? Like, where the fuck are you gonna go? You know, like just.
Well, a lot of people
they
did that
They did
immediately.
have that underground.
Yeah, but they didn't know about that. That was like one of those like someone was like, "Hey, Lucy, like you can go in the sewers."
Yeah, but they saw her run into it, so they saw her run.
Yeah.
They saw him go down there.
Yeah, I don't know. It was, dude. I really did love the also subplot, Sejanus and his tribute, like from 2. They were friends or whatever, and then like, he tried to help out, and then they pretty much crucified him.
Yeah.
Crazy. And it was sweet. The girl killed him, I guess, like ended his.
Yeah. She what was that?
mercy.
Like a mercy kill?
Yeah.
You know, talking about him,
Yeah.
he was my MVP for like a big part of the movie.
Janus?
Yeah, as I was watching it. And then like as the movie dragged on and progressed, I was like, dude, I don't agree with him at all because
he got too
even
woke.
even Snow called him out on it. He's like, dude, anytime you get in trouble, you just have your parents bail you out.
Damn. Well,
Like-
I mean,
Like you're not really about it.
you don't have to like the character to like the, you know, like the a character, you know what I'm saying? Like you could be a bad character that you don't agree with, but he can still be your MVP because
Yeah.
he plays it well, you know?
Well,
But
even then, I was just like, he's right. That was actually right. Like,
I was gonna almost give it to Snow too. Dude, I didn't know this movie was gonna be the protagonist. I didn't know it was gonna be Snow. I thought it was gonna be Lucy. Like the whole time I thought Lucy, like we're gonna follow her point of view, right?
Yeah.
And like the whole time it's just Snow. And I'm like waiting to get back to Lucy's point of view. And I'm like, oh, I guess we're just gonna stay with Snow. But that was really cool. I mean, obviously I know who Snow turns into. So it was great to see his descent into madness. He really wants to help, but at the end of the day, I think he knows his future. Like I think he knows how he wants his future to be. I saw this funny TikTok when he was walking down in the meadows going to like camp or whatever. He was
Yeah.
like with the mosquitoes and the
Yeah,
girls
yeah,
were
yeah. He
laughing.
didn't
And I'm like,
like
yeah,
it.
this boy's not gonna survive with Lucy.
He's a city boy.
Yeah, he's 100%.
City boy.
See, I love that TikTok. City boys.
No, he's not. Well, which is funny because he came from the trenches. So
Yeah.
you think like
You think he'd be-
No, but that's wise because he came from the trenches, bro. He doesn't want to go back. Like that's why even at the
Yeah.
beginning of the video, they were like, "Oh, they're not doing that fund or the grant or whatever anymore." And he's like, "Fuck, that was my way to like out. That was my scholarship to like go to college or whatever and like make a name
were
for
you
myself."
surprised that him and Lucy kissed so soon in the movie?
When did they kiss? I'm sorry.
Like as soon as they met
Nah.
in the cage.
Did they kiss? Oh, well, that was for performance. And I think
Well, even if it was for performance, I was like, he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Culo si no.
you know what though? I won't say I was surprised about that, but it's funny to go full circle where Snow made the performances and made this a spectacle to like garner more views and all that.
Yeah.
And that kind of bit him back in the ass like 50 years later, I guess, when
Yeah.
the reason why Katniss and Peter like got big was because of those performances, because like
Yeah.
they were able to like show who they were, and you know the whole like
They
star
took a
cross-
play from his book.
Yeah. And you know what? I will say there's a sequel. This would be really cool because I do think Snow got old and he let his guard down. But it'd be cool, like in the 30 or 40 Hunger Games, that
Yeah.
the same plot happens. Like these two guys meet and they do the whole like couple thing to like survive. And he's like, you know what? We're just gonna cut it like right away and just kills them right off the bat because he's like, I'm not gonna let you.
Do what I did.
Yeah, or like yeah, or like just like get the upper hand with the capital, you know?
Yeah. One of the tributes killed their sponsor, right?
Yeah, that was so
Yeah.
funny. She was like, "Oh, here's," and she was playing around with the
she
girl.
was fucking. Was like, hey, you hungry? You
Yeah.
hungry?
Yeah.
And then bam, bro, that was crazy. That's what you get though, you bitch.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah.
She straight up hit him with a hood.
Yeah.
And that's why I also love Lucky. He was there like doing. He's like, "Oh my god, there's a sponsor or whatever in the cages."
Yeah, it was all on camera.
Yeah.
It was all on camera.
Dude, that's pretty cool. Dude, honestly, Snow is a big ass cajones for like just getting in that truck. He's like, I just got to get in there, and like everybody's about to kick his ass. He's like, "What are you doing here, city boy?" It was so great. It was funny, dude. He really put himself out there for that, and it was just funny.
It's funny how far out he put himself
Yeah.
for him to just be like the way he is now in the movies. I don't know, not reserved as much, but just more like how much of a like he rebelled a lot.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying
in the
to say.
movies. Yeah. Well, I think at the beginning he rebelled a lot because it's like that honeymoon phase. Like you really like the girl, you want to impress her, you want to like go out there, and then like the 3 months pass, and you're like, fuck, like can I survive with the mosquitoes, with the cold nights? Can I survive with this girl? And he was like, you know what? I cannot.
With Viola Davis's character, was this the first year? I can't remember. Was this the first year that they introduced like animals and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think she was barely doing like experiments.
She was
and stuff like
barely
that.
doing
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
experiments on it,
Yeah.
right?
It was really funny. I love the snakes. I
I did like the
The
snakes.
snake scene when they all come out and Snow just going like, huh? Maybe it's because she's singing.
No,
the guy's like, she can't sing forever.
what's her character's name? I forget.
But
Viola Davis's character.
Oh, it's
Dr. Volumnia Gall.
yeah, there you go.
okay, Dr. Gull. I'm not gonna
Dr.
pronounce
Gull.
that first one.
Okay.
Volumnia.
Volumnia? Yeah, it's pretty easy, I guess.
I like the scene with Dr. Gall where it's Snow and his like class partner.
Yeah, and she tries to take
And
credit
she
for
tries to
it.
take
Oh,
credit.
yeah.
He's like, well,
for the
if
letter.
you really did do it, because Viola Davis knows. She's like, Dr. Gull's like, go ahead. And
No,
Yeah.
she said that the handwriting
Yeah.
it has the scent
of whoever wrote it.
whoever
yeah.
wrote it.
And does she die? Right? Like it's
No, I don't think she does.
Oh.
It's
She got sick.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
I thought that was that she died. I thought that was like the code.
yeah.
No.
It's presumed that she died.
Yeah, I think it's
Because
I
even
feel like she died. But if you
even
don't-
Dr. Gall at the end says, "Oh, we'll just explain it to her parents that it was an accident."
I don't know. It's like the way she said it. I felt like
Yeah,
she died. But who
yeah,
knows?
I got that. I got that assumption too.
The second part was the Hunger Games, right? Like the
whole second part of the movie,
Oh,
yeah.
I honestly thought that's where it was gonna end. So when I thought, I was like, oh, there's still like an hour left, or like 30.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
there we go.
Yeah, no,
No, I did
really.
too. I did too. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't expect to see him as the little
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. Yeah.
Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Peacemaker is the
Peacekeeper.
DC person John Cena plays, or is
Yeah,
Peacekeeper
I
the
think
John
it's
Cena guy?
Peacekeeper.
No,
Maybe
I
it's
don't
the same name, but you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yes, I do know who you're talking
Yeah, from
about.
Suicide Squad. Yeah, the show. Let's just call them peacekeepers and hope for the best. Yeah, no, dude, and Sejanus just comes with him. He's like, "Hey, bro, you helped me out a lot," because I think he was like really depressed, like during the whole Hunger Games, because he killed his boy, District 2 or whatever. And yeah, they're out here. They're like going like, he's like, I want District 12. I'm like, my boy, horny as fuck. Like, okay. He like goes, he's doing work. He sees Lucy up there. He's like, I want Lucy. And Lucy has beef with the mayor's daughter too. That's crazy. Imagine you get this girl sent into the Hunger Games, and then she comes back.
Because she fucking survives and comes back.
He's like, what's up, bitch? Now I got your man and the fucking money.
Real quick, what is the timeline from the very beginning of the movie to the end? How many years?
There's not years. I think it's
Is it just
That's probably like 1 year.
no.
yeah, I
okay.
think it's like a year.
Do you think we spent years as him as a peacemaker?
No.
A peacekeeper?
No, I think like months.
Yeah, I think we see like the beginning.
So
months
the
of it.
Hunger Games are like around November, December time, and then that's like summertime. So I want to say like from December to June, or July, August even.
So like 6 months.
Yeah.
Like 6-7 months.
6, 7
Okay.
months.
Unless like that is years that he's there, but I
No,
can't.
not
tell.
years. Max a year, but yeah,
Yeah.
6-7 months sounds realistic.
Yeah. Well, it's all summertime when they were in the.
In
So
the
it's either and the Hunger Games are during the winter. Is it during the winter? No, it's
Yeah.
not during
Unless
the
they
winter.
changed it.
It
It's not during the winter because in the movies it's cold when like they're just hanging out like in District 12 and it's sunny. So maybe it's
It is
more than a
winter.
year.
Yeah,
Is
maybe
it
it is.
cold because when they go off to that little hike, he's wearing the wife beater.
And it's sunny and everything.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
So
that's
that is
like
sunny.
after, yeah.
I'm saying during the Hunger Games, like
During the Hunger Games.
Like
Yeah.
when
Well,
was,
he was wearing all that fucking the skirt.
Oh, and then at the
17
end of the
layers.
movie, it's snowing again. He's wearing the coat and he goes out to the statue.
who knows?
Is it?
Yeah, at the very
Yeah.
end of the movie.
Because snow's falling.
Snow's falling,
When he
yeah.
goes back to
Yeah.
Or snows
whatever.
always lands on top or whatever
Yeah.
he says.
Yeah,
Bro, it's just crazy that they had those 2 puns in there or 3 puns or whatever.
So yeah, let's say a year.
Yeah.
You know, we haven't even talked about the best character. Oh yes, the Peter Dink.
Peter, why do you go like this? That is so fucked. That's fucked up.
What else do you want me to say?
His name, bitch.
What's his character's name?
Peter Dinklage. Oh, his character's name. I think it's Casca High Bottom.
I'm
High
not-
bottom.
I'm just gonna
Just
call
high
him Peter. So high bottom.
High bottom.
No, dude. He was like really up Snow's ass like the whole movie.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. Who was Sejanus's dad?
He was just a District 2 person who like he's new money who came into the
'cause
cabinet.
he's just
for
new
some
money.
reason I was confused that it was Peter Dinklage.
Peter? No.
That's part of why Snow hated him because he's like, dude, you're just gonna use your dad's money to bail you out anytime you need to.
And also because Snow doesn't have money. Peter hates Snow because Snow's dad is the one that came up with the Hunger Games,
Yeah.
right? And all that shit.
Yeah. So he knew
Well,
his dad
They made it together, but they never
He
thought
took
it was
credit.
gonna
take
come to
off.
fruition.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's like resentful that
That it actually came.
fruition because it wasn't
Yeah.
his idea.
It's like the
Yeah,
Soldier
yeah,
Boy meme. He stole my flow.
Yeah.
Bar for bar. Word for word. No, I was gonna say it was crazy that Snow set up Sejanus,
Yeah.
the like electrical bird with the little
Oh,
speaker.
bro. Dude.
Oh yeah.
He just played him.
Yeah. Well, so who?
I like how he played it. I like how they played the recording when they hang him. I don't think he
So-
ever noticed.
Okay, I was
Because he
gonna
never
ask,
he never looked at like Snow.
did he like? I was gonna ask, did he know that Snow did it? Like at the end, at the
No.
end when
No,
he's
he
about.
did. Yeah.
I don't think he noticed.
Yeah, because he
That's
played.
also like on Twitter. People are like, does he know? Does he not know? And people are like, yes, no. Like people.
He looked at Snow and he was like, "Please help." And Snow was the one that was.
Yeah,
like,
but he
But that's
never.
'cause he's
But he
a
never.
friend.
Yeah,
That's the
He
reason.
was
I,
just
I
asking
think
for
that's
help.
why. Yeah, he was like,
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you're looking at a
If,
crowd,
if you noticed the recording and you know it was that recording that you were talking with him alone, you
Yeah.
would have been like, "You motherfucker,
Yeah.
why?"
Why
He's
not?
like, hey,
not like, please help me.
I don't know.
I think the way he says it is not in a, oh, I know you did it. It's like, hey, you're a familiar face. You got power. Please help me.
Yeah.
Like, tell them like I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Like put in a reference like something. Like, here's a reference letter, bro. Like, you know. Well, no, I think he did get over his head because once
He
the
did.
guns came out during the thing, he was like, whoa, bro, I didn't think we were gonna go this far.
Yeah.
And he's like, shit, I fucked up. And
Well,
then
even
bam,
Snow
bam.
told him, he's like, "What did you like? What do you?
Yeah,
think
like
is
how
going on here?"
what did you expect was gonna happen?
Yeah,
Like, how
yeah.
far did you?
Like yeah, I think it's one of those moments where like you want to help out, but you don't realize
you
the
don't wanna
only
go
way
through-
to help out is that you have to start another rebellion. You know, like that's the only way these people are gonna be happy. So we get to the end. Lucy and Snow are pretty much gonna run away together, and we'll talk about who's right, who's wrong. But Snow fucks up. He's like, "Yeah, I killed 3 people."
Yeah, she's like, who's the third
Yeah,
one?
like-
Oh, myself.
And you could have said anything, bro. You could have said like, "Oh, I killed that girl because of the drone." Oh, like I actually did kill Sid Janus. Like that was my fault. You know, like he was like, "I killed my old self." And Lucy's just like,
Bitch, what?
She's like, "This fool."
"Oh, like what the hell, bro? Like what kind of excuse?" Sorry, ass excuse, bro. I swear to God.
I know. that was funny. I thought it was a funny. one.
Oh, yeah, and then he just gets in and said, "Do you think Lucy would have stayed with him even after, or like, do you think as soon as that happened, she's like, you know what, this is a crazy motherfucker."
Well, like the more time they spent with each other, they they kind of both were like, "Oh man, like, do I really want to be with this person?" Like when they're sitting down on the blanket and
Well, honestly, I feel like it's more that he lied. Like I think that's why she was like, I can't trust him.
when they're talking about like what else are they talking? The mockingjays.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, what are those birds called?" The mockingjays, and then they're talking about like the Katnisses and everything, and she's like, "Oh, it's like my grandmother's name or something."
No, it's
Or what did she say? No, she said
Katniss is just the leaves to eat on the.
Yeah,
on the
but she
flower.
says I don't know. It was during that whole scene when they're talking and they're just
Which scene though? When they're in the cabin and it's raining.
no outside.
Oh, way before.
Yeah.
That's when they go to the.
Oh. The beach
The
and
lake
there
the
with the
first
2
time.
other
Yeah.
guys. But I think the point was when he lied to her because after that point, Snow is like, oh, she knows. And Lucy's like, oh, I know. And like he's holding the gun and she's like, oh, I need to get the fuck out of here. And he just goes crazy. Like he's just like, Lucy. And I'm like, bro, imagine just seeing the guy you're like walking and he's like, ah.
So
And you're like, oh, let's stay away from that dude.
a lot of people on Twitter were talking about that scene.
Yeah.
Was that actually Lucy he saw, or was he hallucinating?
Hallucinating 100%.
Hallucinating,
Yeah.
yep.
I think Lucy ran away and she's living her life.
She was long gone by that
Yeah,
point.
100%. Yeah.
It would be nice to see.
Lucy back?
Do you know?
Like-
you
like
remember
what,
what
like-
scene I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where he goes to pick up the scarf and he gets bit
Bit from what?
Yeah.
like a
The
snake.
snake.
Oh, because he's a snake and she's a songbird. So who was in the right?
Lucy.
Man, I don't know because dude, he went out of his way for everything.
Yeah.
Like, dude, he went and stalked her at her concerts.
You know, and like it's hard, dude. Honestly, like I do agree with him. Like he put himself, even though he's crazy and like psychotic, like he did a Lucy. What did Lucy like contribute to the relationship?
Nothing.
Like she went on with her life like normal,
view,
dude.
100%. We
Like
need, a point of
she
view.
went on with her life like normal. He went to her district. He watched her for a bit, and then
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, hey, I'm here."
Yeah, that's like Joe kind of stuff, no? And like
That is, yeah, because like,
that's Angel. Kind
didn't
of
they
stuff.
show like the first 2 like concerts where she was just like singing, and like the second one she kind of glances over and she's
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit, he's here."
I think so, maybe.
I don't know. I think it might have been the first one, but
No, because the second one is when the fight starts.
Look,
breaks out.
Snow did the right thing for the situation. I think if you like, dude, like this is a cutthroat world, bro. If you want to fucking make it, you gotta kill like 3 people at least.
At least.
At least your best friend at
yourself
least.
included.
Imagine, bro. Like, could you do your best friend like the Oh my god, that's crazy, bro. He was like, I see my way
For some
out.
puss, I'm killing Angel.
Hey, have you seen that? Like, hey, what did you do with your with that person? Like, you know, like you're trying to catch your boy cheating or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what did you say? You got like the
Drewski,
light.
dude.
Yeah. Like that.
Drewski.
Like the light. It's like, say that one more time.
Okay, he's been doing it this whole time.
Okay, I'm about to cancel you, motherfucker. Like the Drewski, like, hey, did he commit that crime?
Long term, I want to say Snow was in the right. If all the feminists come after me, you know. So
Nah, you know what? Girl, I got you, Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy, 100%, bro. Like, dude. Honestly, Snow just did not have to lie. That was the worst. Honestly, I was up with him until that fucking.
He could have been upfront about everything.
Yeah. He's
But
like,
if Snow never,
myself. I'm like, oh,
if Snow
he
never
wanted
went,
to get caught. He wanted.
if he
You
never
tell me
went
not.
to, if he never went to District 12, that whole
He
blast,
wanted a way out.
nothing ever happened.
He wanted a way out, and once he saw the gun that was gonna incriminate him, and he knew he could hide it, he was like, "I'm good. We can go home now." Because that's the only reason why he couldn't go home was because of the gun
That's why he ran away. Yeah.
because the gun was incriminating him.
Yeah.
If that gun was not there from the beginning, he would not have run away.
That's all thanks to his
believe
friend.
it.
Yeah, he would have taken Lucy with him to the Capitol. I don't know if Lucy would have
No.
gone, but yeah, and I guess he never found love. No, I'm just kidding. He has a granddaughter in the Hunger Games. But I guess
Adopted.
can you adopt a granddaughter?
No, but he adopted a kid. And
No, he fell in love 100%.
that's we need to see that too.
Imagine being Snow like 50 years later and you hear the girl singing the song that
She's
your
saying,
Lucy
lover,
sang.
no, that she wrote about him. Like that song is about him.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, he's like, wait a damn minute. That's why he fucking hated District 12. He probably hated that Hey Mitch won the 50th one too. He's like, that fucking. Because there's only been 4 winners from 12.
Yeah.
Lucy, Hey Mitch, and then the
them too.
Peter and Katniss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember rewatching the movies.
I've wanted to so bad. I've just been busy.
Thanks for watching our review of The Hunger Games, Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes. Let us know down below in the comments, what did you think of the movie? Does this prequel deserve a prequel? Do we get a sequel? Where do we go from here? We didn't
good.
even ask that.
That was great. That was fantastic.
And we'll
ya.
see you guys
Deuces.
next time.